The novel 1984, penned by the renowned author George Orwell, stands as an extraordinarily thought-provoking literary masterpiece that captivates readers with its compelling narrative set in a dystopian world, ultimately plunging them into a deeply unsettling and meticulously controlled society. Under the oppressive and authoritarian governance of Big Brother, the party exercises an unwavering dominance, exerting total authority over all facets of its citizens' existence. This mesmerizing and thought-provoking work of literature delves profoundly into the most shadowy recesses of the human experience, expertly examining and dissecting themes of pervasive observation, subtle manipulation, and the gradual erosion of personal autonomy and liberty. With its elegantly crafted writing and deeply unsettling storyline, George Orwell's 1984 stands as a powerful cautionary tale, serving as a poignant reminder of the perils that emerge when authority becomes concentrated and unbridled. Set in a harrowing and bleak dystopian landscape, the enthralling storyline unfolds, immersing the reader in a realm where the fundamental aspects of one's unique identity and unrestrained liberty are mercilessly quashed, resulting in a populace stripped of any trace of personal individuality or creative self-expression. Furthermore, the all-encompassing existence of surveillance casts a shadow over every facet of their existence, ensuring that no area remains unaffected by the perpetually vigilant gaze of those in power. Orwell's exceptional mastery is evident in his skillful crafting of a cautionary narrative, which not only serves as a sharp reminder but also functions as a powerful introspection on the dangers that arise when governmental control goes unchecked and the basic rights of individuals slowly fade away. Within this highly complex and meticulously crafted totalitarian system, the party exhibits a shrewd and artful ability to subtly control and manipulate the very essence of truth, adeptly reshaping the chronicles of the past in order to seamlessly conform to its hidden intentions and selfish objectives. The valiant and resolute main character, Winston Smith, boldly and without fear defies the unquestionable and ultimate power of the party, fearlessly embarking on a dangerous and hazardous journey of deep introspection and bold resistance against the oppressive and suffocating regime that aims to manipulate and dominate every single facet of his very being. As Winston deftly navigates through the treacherous landscape of this desolate and ominous future, he discovers himself grappling with the profound and extensive repercussions of affection, veracity, and the active resistance against tyrannical entities. Orwell, with masterful skill, adeptly harnesses the power of eloquent and vivid language to artfully convey a bleak and disheartening depiction of a society devoid of the essential pillars of privacy, individuality, and intellectual freedom. Through his meticulously crafted prose, he paints a deeply unsettling picture of a world where the core aspects that define humanity are ruthlessly eroded, leaving its inhabitants trapped in a suffocating web of surveillance, conformity, and intellectual oppression. With a remarkable command over words, Orwell weaves a tapestry of despair, using evocative descriptions and eloquent expressions to expose the chilling consequences of a society stripped bare of its most fundamental elements. The enduring importance of the novel lies in its evocative portrayal of a society where the notion of truth is open to interpretation, language is deftly controlled, and constant surveillance infiltrates all facets of life. Orwell's expertly constructed narrative serves as an unsettling and intellectually stimulating warning, imparting a pressing reminder of the grave consequences that can ensue when those in power go unquestioned and the fundamental importance of safeguarding our fundamental freedoms is dismissed. 1984 is a timeless and everlasting piece of art that functions as a perennial and timeless masterpiece, serving as an unchanging and continuous prompt to stay vigilant and curious regarding the motives and intentions of individuals occupying positions of authority. The aforementioned text serves as a cautionary reminder, urging us to heed the foreboding potential of finding ourselves trapped within a harrowing and nightmarish dystopian society, akin to the hauntingly depicted realm envisioned by the renowned author, George Orwell. The narrative expertly delves into the intricate and diverse facets of Winston Smith's existence, as he navigates his way through the party's hierarchical structure, occupying a subordinate position, and faithfully carrying out his responsibilities in the ministry of truth. In this specific position, his main duties primarily revolve around the purposeful manipulation of historical records, carefully altering them to adhere to the propagandistic agenda of the party. The society portrayed in George Orwell's dystopian novel, 1984, provides a chilling and unsettling glimpse into a world characterized by the constant observation of its citizens and absolute control. In this domain, every facet of individual existence is meticulously observed, leaving no space for personal privacy or autonomy. the prevailing atmosphere is permeated by an all-encompassing and pervasive feeling of dread and suppression, as the dominant governing body unrelentingly enforces its absolute control and dominance over the populace. This particular representation of society is capable of evoking a deep and unsettling sense of unease, effectively highlighting the far-reaching consequences that can arise from unbridled authority and the gradual erosion of fundamental human liberties. In the midst of this oppressive regime, known for its tight control over personal freedoms and liberties, the simple act of expressing one's uniqueness and fostering independent thinking is met with ruthless repression, leading to a population devoid of their inherent sense of personal power and self-governance. In its relentless pursuit of power and control, the party employs an extensive array of intricate techniques, which include the use of telescreens, concealed microphones, and the ever-vigilant presence of the thought police. All these methods are meticulously designed to monitor and assert authority over the citizens, leaving no room for escape or resistance. The authorities consistently enforce severe and punitive measures in response to any kind of dissent or rebellion, irrespective of its nature or magnitude. In addition, it is important to note that even the slightest departure, regardless of its insignificance, from the prescribed ideology of the ruling party is regarded as a thought crime and subject to harsh penalties. As time goes by, Winston's sense of uncertainty towards the party's doctrines keeps increasing, leading him to become more and more defiant against its oppressive rule. As the passage of time unfolds, he gradually begins to nurture uncertainties concerning the genuineness and reliability of the party's doctrines, embarking on a profound introspective odyssey that prompts him to scrutinize the fundamental underpinnings of its convictions. Over time, this recently acquired skepticism undergoes a transformation, evolving into an inner rebellion that emerges as he adamantly resists yielding to the all-encompassing power wielded by the party, which infiltrates and controls every aspect of society with unwavering authority. Winston's growing uncertainty and diminishing faith gradually drive him to scrutinize and challenge the party's calculated manipulation and dominance over history, language, and the fundamental notion of truth. As his doubts intensify, he finds himself compelled to question the very fabric of the party's control. With each passing day, Winston's trust in the party erodes, and he becomes increasingly aware of the intentional distortions in historical records. The party's ability to rewrite and alter the past troubles him deeply, as he realizes that this manipulation serves to maintain their grip on power. The more he uncovers, the more he questions the authenticity of the party's version of events, forcing him to confront the unsettling realization that truth itself is malleable and subjective. Furthermore, Winston begins to scrutinize the party's control over language. He recognizes that the party's purposeful simplification and alteration of words limits the range of thought and expression. The narrowing of vocabulary restricts the ability to convey dissenting ideas, effectively stifling any form of rebellion. Winston's growing doubt prompts him to question the very essence of language, and he starts to see it as a tool used by the party to manipulate and control the minds of the people. As Winston delves deeper into his skepticism, he realizes that the party's manipulation of history and language is inextricably linked to their control over truth itself. The party's ability to dictate what is true and what is false is a terrifying realization for Winston, as he grapples with the notion that truth is not an absolute, but a construct shaped by those in power. This realization propels him to challenge the party's authority and seek out the truth, no matter the consequences. Driven by his increasing doubt and lack of trust, Winston embarks on a journey of rebellion and defiance against the party's totalitarian rule. His quest to uncover the truth becomes a symbol of resistance, as he confronts the party's deliberate manipulation of history, language, and truth itself. Winston's relentless pursuit of the truth serves as a powerful reminder that even in a world dominated by deception, the human spirit has the capacity to question and challenge the forces that seek to control it. As the passage of time unfolds, he experiences a gradual journey of enlightenment, wherein he grows increasingly aware of the oppressive tactics employed by the party and begins to question the fundamental principles upon which the party's power is built. Winston's bold and fearless rebellion against the tyrannical and pervasive authority of the party proves to be a momentous turning point in his life, as he embarks on a dangerous and challenging journey to achieve true liberation and embrace his individuality in a society that ruthlessly stifles any form of resistance or disagreement.